Hi, and welcome to Midnight Monday Motivation. Like always, I want to be the first person you hear and see on Monday morning. So happy Monday, and let's get started. I am Tiffany Easley, your SOAR strategist, teaching you how to live the life of your dreams by soaring beyond the drama, trauma, and challenges of life. I am super excited, as always, about today's topic. And as I was thinking about it, I was really contemplating about being more motivating than inspiring. And then I just wanted to take a moment today and really encourage you to do two things. First, to be grateful, and second, to reflect over your life. I know for the last 3 or 4 days, I really have just started to reflect over my life and how things could have been. And then I began to be so grateful and thankful that they didn't turn out the way they could have turned out. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. As many of you have known, I have really hit the ground running the last month and a half, really sharing my story, sharing my message, posting on social media, posting on YouTube. And honestly, it is not for likes, it is not for follows, but it is really because I really had a wake-up call. And that wake-up call was that I was not sharing my story. I was not being transparent with my journey, and because of that, I really wasn't giving God glory. So yes, I am a Jesus girl. Yes, I love the Lord, and I really was not giving him glory for my journey. And that's when I realized that until I was really truthfully transparent about my journey, all the other things I was trying to do would never be successful. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the importance of reflecting over your life and being grateful. And I'm just going to simply start with this. I began to reflect when I was talking with my mom on both Friday and Saturday, and I said something to her that really resonated with me. And I was like, Mom, I'm just grateful that at 3 years old, when the doctor said, we're not really sure how to treat this particular cancer in this 3-year-old, that God didn't stop there. I'm just really grateful at 6 years old when the doctor said to my mom, your daughter has to be mentally challenged, that God didn't stop there. I'm just grateful that at 9 years old, when I had to have conversations about infertility, that God did not stop there. And at 19, when it looked as if I was not going to bounce back from chemical meningitis and not being able to see and not being able to walk on my own, that it did not stop there. I'm grateful. I am really grateful that it did not stop there. And what I'm super grateful for is that at that moment when I became angry and bitter because I couldn't see great, I couldn't walk on my own, and I was selfish for a moment, that God didn't let me stay there, and that he forgave me for my bitterness and my anger, and he allowed me to use that story so that he could get glory. Guys, when I tell you this past weekend, it really hit me that I am truly grateful. That's why I choose to soar. That's why I choose to help other people become unstuck. This is real. If you really take a moment and just look at the storylines that hit our news about how people are taking the lives of other people, how people are killing themselves, it's all because at one point in life they were stuck and they didn't know what to do. I want you to start thinking and reflecting on how awesome the God is that we serve. It doesn't always end like we want it to, but His grace, His mercy, His love, it endures forever. And He has a plan that is far better than our plan. I have to tell you, I never, ever thought that I would live in Texas. Texas was not on my vision board. Texas was not in my heart. Texas was nowhere in my thought process. And fast forward 8 years later, it's home. I never thought in a million years that I would be able to pen a book and publish it myself. Not because I wanted to, but because God told me I had to. So I just want to encourage you on this Monday to really take time to reflect and be grateful. It doesn't always end like we want it to, but it could be a lot worse if we did not have the grace and the mercy of God. Guys, that is why you see Tiffany R. Easley Enterprises. That is why you see Midnight Monday Motivations. That is why you see the 4-part series that I'm doing on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with what I believe I've been purposed and positioned to do in the earth. I simply just wanted to remind you to do 2 things today. That is to reflect and to be grateful, because I have really taken a moment to reflect on what could have been and what actually is. And I'm grateful of what is instead of what could have happened, because what could have happened didn't happen, and I'm still here. And I'm going to use every moment to encourage people to soar beyond the drama, trauma, and challenges of life so that they can live the life of their dreams. If you are watching this Midnight Monday Motivation, I want you to hear me. It is not the end. It is not over. It is just beginning. You can do it. You are here for a reason. There is a plan and a purpose for your life. There is greatness inside of you. You have yet to see all the plans that God has in store for you. So remember to put 2 things into practice every day from this day forward. Reflect and be grateful. I hope that you have an amazing Monday and a fantastic week. And always remember, you can soar beyond anything if you remember to reflect and to be grateful. Have an amazing day, and be sure to connect with us on social media at Tiffany R. Easley, and follow us by linking up with us on our website, tiffanyreasley.com. Have an amazing day.